Alrighty, I hope everybody enjoyed the guided meditation. Moving on to the next part, we're going to go ahead and work on our blends. So I'm sure if you've attended an aromatherapy workshop before here, you've gone over the top, middle, and base notes and how to blend. If not, we will just quickly go over that or refresh the memory. So the top, middle, and base notes, what is that? When you're blending, the blends, if you want to use more than one essential oil, will have a top, a middle, and a base note. So your top note is the first smell to arise from a blend, and it evaporates quickly. The top note fragrance is usually light, fresh, sharp, penetrating, and or airy, and these oils add brightness to a blend. The aroma of top note oils remind us of wind chimes or a flute, and they stimulate and clear your mind, uplifting your energy. All citrus oils, for instance, are top notes. So with our selection here, we would have the blood orange would be a top note. Now with winter, we're going to tend to have more base notes since everything's very earthy. But here we do have a top note, which is blood orange. Your middle note is also called the heart note. These oils give the blend aromatic softness, fullness, and can round off any sharp edges. Middle notes can have both top and base note aromas within them. They are harmonizing for your blends. Middle notes provide balance both physically and energetically. They are soothing and harmonizing for the mind and body. Florals and herbals are often middle notes. So of these, the copaiba, which is kind of like a vanilla, that would be a middle note that we have. And then base notes, these oils provide a deep, warm, grounded quality to your blend. They function as fixatives by reducing the evaporation of the top notes. And the base notes add intensity to a blend and often have an earthy aroma. As we said, the aroma rises slowly to your nose, unlike top notes, which penetrate quickly. Base notes are used to relieve stress, anxiety, insomnia. They are usually antiseptic and antibacterial. They are calming and grounding, and many oils in the base note category are derived from woods, resins, and roots. So here we have quite a few. We have cinnamon, eucalyptus, clove, your, what else would you have? Your balsam, your juniper. Those are all base notes. Now, this is no hard and fast rule. It's only a guided suggestion to have a top, middle, base note. If you want to just put all base notes in, go right ahead. It really makes no difference. Okay, so we'll go ahead, and I know already for one of mine, I want to add, you can use your little dropper in your little white containers. I'll just be using the bottles. So in one of them, I definitely want to add a few cinnamon. So, oh, sorry, the camera moved. So just a few drops of the cinnamon there. And then I want to add a few drops of the clove. There we go. And I definitely want to add some of the blood orange. Now, I'm putting in a little bit less than you might want to. You can add up to 15 drops altogether. And then for the second one, I definitely want to go ahead and put some of my eucalyptus in. I put quite a bit in there, but with your dropper, it's a little easier to do. And then my copaiba, which blends so well with firs or eucalyptus, earthy notes there. Sorry, that's my new neighbor upstairs. All right, he's come to join us as well. So then we'll go ahead and we'll put our caps back on. And we just want to shake them really well. Shake them really well. And you'll see that they'll just start to blend. And you can kind of let them sit upside down for a little bit. Just shake them really well. And just let them kind of work together that way. All right, and then that's it. That's all we need to do for blending. Again, you can just put one of the essential oils in if you just say, love blood orange. I know that some people really just prefer going the simple route, but otherwise you can do it like that. So for instance, with the copaiba and the eucalyptus, we have middle and earth notes, and for this one we have 2 earth notes and a top note. So that's kind of a way you can do a blend that way. If you're going to do 2 earth notes and a top note, definitely add more top note, much, much more than the base notes. And same thing with the middle and the base note, add more middle than the base note. But again, do it as you prefer the aroma. If you want much more of a heavy with a very little scent of blood orange, you can do it that way. The blood orange, though, will evaporate quicker, so it won't stick around too long. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it for blending. Very, very simple. Okay, and remember, there's no mistakes, only happy coincidences. Hi folks, all right, now we'll try the hand and foot massage section. So we've got our blend here. This one I think I picked the cinnamon, clove, and orange blend. So after you drop your little essential oils in, just shake it really well. Pat it if you need to. And then we're going to take a little bit of this. This is Jason. He's decided to be the model. Just take a little bit of your essential oil blend. Say hi, Jason.
Hello.
Okay. And we'll start just by massaging the forearm and the hand. I'm going to set this down so I don't knock this over. Doesn't that smell really nice, Jason?
Yes.
Okay, I'll bend down over here. Jason's very not flexible, so we'll have to loosen him up. Okay, so we'll start by long strokes up the forearm. And I said you can do this on yourself too, which you can. It's very easy, and many of you who are at home typing away should try to do this. So just long strokes on the forearm. You can also, if they're flexible enough, just have them rest their hand, and you can just do it that way too. Just long strokes. Jason is not flexible though. Okay. And then we'll take our fingers, turn it this way just so they can see. So take our fingers and we're just going to interlock them. So just interlock them like that. So the middle finger's sticking out and your other fingers are interlocked. And we're just going to start massaging the palms with our thumbs. Just massage all the way around with your thumbs. And that really helps stretch out the hand muscles as well. And you'll want to focus on the meatiness here by the thumb and over by the middle finger. We'll just massage all the way around. Okay, and then we're going to start with the meridians on the back of the palm. So meridians are lines that, if any of you are familiar with Chinese acupuncture, they're part of that. Meridians are lines that run through the body and connect, kind of like acupuncture or acupressure points. So we're just going to massage the meridians, which on the hand run between these bones here. So we'll just massage down, and the wrist has a lot of meridian points through there. So just really take your time on the wrist. And then massage down on the back of the palm. Then we're going to start with the fingers. We'll start with the thumb actually, and we're going to do some acupressure points. Start at the base and just press and release all the way up. And we'll start with this one. Just press, release all the way up. You can do this also on yourself. Just press, release all the way up. If you're typing, like I mentioned earlier, this will feel great. Just press, release. We'll keep doing that. Okay. And if some of you have injuries to your fingers, don't neglect them. Just make sure to include them the best you can. Okay. And then we're going to go back and we'll revisit the palm, and we're going to do some pressure points here. The biggest one everybody probably is familiar with is this one right here, right? We'll just go ahead and find that meaty part, and you'll circle in 3 times and then hold. And if you really want to, you can hold for quite a while. You know, you can up to 3-5 minutes. But then we'll just circle back the other way and release. And then we'll circle right here. Jason will bend. Right here, that meaty part inside. So circle 3 times in, hold. And then release. And then same here. Sorry about the dryer. Laundry's ever present here. Circle in, hold, and release. Okay, so we'll go back and kind of say goodbye to the arm with these nice effleurage strokes. We can do the same on the other side. And you might feel when you're doing this, there's some tension right through here. A lot of people hold a lot of tension through, like you would notice kind of like on the trapezius with knots there. Not sure why Jason has tension there, but he does. Okay, and then we'll just say goodbye to the palm. There we go. Now we're going to do a foot massage. One moment, folks. Okay, we're back for the foot massage part. Let's see what we've got here. We'll take our bottle again. We'll shake it really good. And this should feel really great since I've got the cinnamon, clove, and blood orange in there because they're very stimulating for massage. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of that. Now with the foot, one thing to remember is to try to cradle the heel at all times because that'll really help give the foot support. And especially if they're not very flexible like Jason's here. I don't know if it bends. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and we'll effleurage the foot. Just say hello, and then we can do also the calf going down here. And it's very similar. You'll notice these are all very similar to the hands. So we'll start with massaging around the foot. Let me see if I can turn a little bit this way to show you. So we're going to just start like we did with hand and just go around the foot. And then we're coming down here to the heel and then back up here. Perfect. And you'll find too, feet get very dry in winter, so you might want to get some more oil. It's nice. Jason takes very good care of his feet. Alrighty. Just get a lot of lotion there so we can really get that blended in. Just go around the perimeter like we did with our thumb. Just nice little circles. And then we want to start with the meridians on the back of the foot. Same spot, just right through those bones there. And you can say hello again to the calf. And then just work down, cradle the heel. And it helps sometimes too to change hands so that your hand doesn't get sore. And just kind of work your way around. Okay, now we'll do those same sorts of pressure points. So the biggest one is going to be right under this foot, this toe. So we'll go ahead and just right under there. Go ahead and circle in 3 times. Hold. And again, you can hold up to 3 to 5 minutes. This is probably the most important acupuncture or acupressure point. And then we'll circle out 3 minutes. And then just kind of work it out. The next one is going to be right in the middle on the top. This one activates the lung and heart acupressure point. So again, just circle in 3 times, hold, circle out 3 times, and then just kind of relax it. The third one, right here. So we'll do the same thing. We're just going to circle in, hold, circle out, and then relax it. And then the last one is going to be right here. Circle in, hold, circle out. Now, if some of you have sinus issues, which I know many of you do, this is a great one, in between the toes. These are your sinus pressure points. So we're going to take our thumb. Jason's ticklish. We're going to take our thumb and we are just going to circle in between the big toe and the second toe. Circle out. Same thing, and you're just going to keep going through the toes. Circle in, hold, circle out. Now I've done this with people and they instantly start telling me how they are getting sinus drainage. So this can be really helpful in the winter. But you might want to let it, hold for a few minutes if you have the time. Okay, and then that's it. And then we'll just go ahead and effleurage. And then we don't want to forget our toes. So same as the fingers, press and release all the way up. Just go ahead and press and release. Press and release. And the little pinky, press and release. And then that's it.